guys, so today I decided that I'm going to show you our house. I know a lot of you guys wanted a house tour when we moved in, and I kind of wanted to have the whole house like spick and span and cleaned and everything put away and things put up on the walls and the nursery ready and Jane's big girl room ready before I showed you anything. But then I realized that it's probably going to be a few years before everything is done that I want to be done here. This is going to be our home for a long time, so instead of buying everything all at once, we're going to wait till we actually have the money for each individual thing and just slowly build each room. So I might do some of these house tours every once in a while if we've had a big change, or maybe just like a room tour once Jane's big girl room is ready, or once Jackson's nursery is ready, then I can just do individual room tours. So today I'm basically just going to show you in real time what our house looks like right now. It is messy. There are blankets everywhere. There are toys everywhere. Nothing's really put away, to be honest. I'm in the middle of a project in our dining room. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like right now on a day-to-day basis, and I'm also going to show you and explain what I am thinking I want the rooms to look like and what we will be doing as far as decorating the room and stuff like that, because like I said, there's a lot of things that we want to do with the house. So I'm not going to show you the front of our house because I don't want you to see our address, but we do have, this is our front door with our little monogrammed wreath. Are you okay? Did you fall down? Yeah. Careful. And what you do is you actually walk into, I'm going to show the door, our little front porch here. So this is separate from our front door. And obviously there's nothing really on here right now, but we want to have like some rocking chairs and maybe a little table here. You will notice that we actually have a lot of outdoor living space. So we have a lot of different ideas for each little section. And so down here we were thinking just 2 little rocking chairs and a table. I don't see us really spending too much time out here because like I said, we do have other outdoor areas to hang out in. So, and then let's go inside. Let's show everyone inside. So this is our second front door to actually go into the house. Hey, Hanny. And right when you come in, you look straight into the dining room, and to the right is our living area, and then upstairs. Okay, so to the left we have a door here, and this is going to be the powder room, or it is the powder room. And right now it's nothing too special. This is a window to look outside. We just have this little picture here, the toilet, Jane's little potty, and a step here because she washes her hands here, and a little mirror. I want to change this mirror out to like a nice chunky framed mirror and paint this room obviously as well. And I forgot, right in here I'm looking for like a green and blue rug for this little entrance area. And then to the right, like I said, that's our living area and our kitchen, but straight ahead is our dining room. The past 3 houses I think we've had the dining room and also a eat-in kitchen area, but this house is just the dining room. So this is actually where we have all of our meals, which is very different than before. So it's kind of gonna turn into not really like a formal dining room, but a family eating area. So this is our dining room table. Well, I'll just give you a glimpse of the whole room. We have my little canvas paintings. That's where the dogs eat. That's an entrance to the kitchen right there. We have our china cabinet. The windows are open right now because it's really nice outside. But we have a box of frames and pictures that need to be put up. Here's the craft that I'm doing right now on the table. And then we have our little buffet. That these things are just things that I need to be putting places. This is not where they're really gonna go. And then 2 little mirrors on top of there. My little white owl. So for this room, I'm going to decorate this buffet area a little different. I want to get some curtains. Obviously, I need to move these things out of the way. I want to get a new chandelier, one that's more like a rustic look, more casual. And then I want to get new placemats, and we need new chairs. These chairs were nice for like a formal dining room, but two things. One is Jane has colored on the back of pretty much all of them. And two, when you have a high chair on a cloth chair, or even when Jane's not in a high chair anymore, just food getting everywhere, stains all over it. So I just want to look for probably some black or brown wooden chairs to go around here to make it a little less formal looking. So that is the living room, the front door, the stairs. I mean, not the living room, the dining room. And then right behind me is our kitchen, but I'm going to come in through this way to show you guys. So our house is pretty much wide open, at least for the downstairs area. I'll just do like a little pan of the kitchen. Like I said, we have stuff on the ground. This is a little shelf that my dad put up. We have like a little saying here, a little white elephant, our wedding invitation. Here is our coat closet / storage area. We have our jackets, and we have, that's where I keep my purse and Chris's lunchbox / cooler. We shop at Sam's, so all of our paper towels and toilet paper and extra Sam's Club big boxes and stuff are up there. We have some games that we like to play. We have some extra cleaning supplies and some sweatshirts. And this is also where we keep our vacuum and mop and broom. I almost said sweeper. So that is what's in there, a nice big closet. Over here we have our microwave and our oven and some drawers down there to keep like cookie sheets and stuff. We have our refrigerator here right next to it. And then there's our dining room again. And we have our pantry. So we keep a box down there for our recycles. And that is the dog food. And then we just have a whole bunch of food in here. We have some bags up there for when we take the dogs on walks, the dog treats, some of Chris's stuff. Okay, and then over here is our countertop with our stove, some dirty dishes here. I'm not going to show you what's in every single cabinet unless you guys want me to do like a kitchen tour. That is just going to take way too long, but I'll just show you like a little glimpse of everything. We have our little cabinet with the glass doors. Here is our sink. Looks out onto the living room, our dishwasher, and our little island. And that's basically it for the kitchen. I do want to get probably like a little rug for when I'm doing the dishes. Maybe a runner right here. We will see. Over here is our little bar area. I definitely want to get some stools for when we do even a more casual dinner night, maybe like pizza or whatever, or when the kids get older, just eating breakfast in here will be a lot easier while I get stuff done in the kitchen. So we want to get some stools for that. This is going to eventually go upstairs. I think we're going to put Jackson's swing right here. So we just have... Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get out from behind there, please. You slipped on your ball. We just have our basket with blankets. Nothing else really special back here. This is where this room needs the most help, our living room. Basically, I'm just going to show you what we have and then my idea for what we're going to get. So this is what it looks like now. We have this little walkway over to our screened porch, and then over here is our bedroom. But this sectional is actually going to go upstairs, and when we go upstairs, I'll show you where it's going to go. I want to get a regular couch and a love seat or a big chair, and then a storage ottoman so that we can bring some of Jane's toys down here. Most of Jane's toys are up in the playroom, and I'll show you that as well. And she does have some toys down here too, but I want this to be more of like a living room. I don't want toys everywhere, even though it's gonna happen during the day. But if we had a storage ottoman, then we can just put it all away at night and not have to look at it. So most likely we'll have the couch up against this wall. I have a big, huge painting to go on this wall, and then the other couch or chair right here. This little storage bench thing will not be there. We're gonna get like a big sideboard table slash entertainment thing to go there to fit like our cable box and Chris's PlayStation and things like that. Jane's play kitchen will eventually go to the playroom as well. And then we have our TV and our fireplace and a little dog bed. Most of these will probably go upstairs too. So this will be totally different once we're done. Like I said, this is what it looks like on a day-to-day basis. Blankets everywhere, pillows everywhere, books, toys, random stuff. Welcome to our house. Out here is our screened porch. We have a lot of ideas for out here as well. Mainly, we have a little fenced-in yard for the dogs, but over here we're probably gonna get like a little paved area so that we could put our table, and we have an umbrella for that, and our grill on it, and have this area as like an outside entertainment. And then in here for the screened porch, we want to get nice comfy chair and comfy couch, and maybe like an indoor outdoor rug to make it a little bit more comfy in here, as well as some landscaping, some big bushes here to block off that, what is that, the air system, and then some big bushes over here maybe. And then that is our garage. It's just a one-car garage. I'm not going to show you inside just because it's not that special, but and then we'll have this whole area for the kids to play. And it's nice because it is shaded most of the time, and also at nighttime it's shaded, or in the evening, especially in the summer when it gets really, really hot, it'll be shaded so we can go hang out there. So that is the screened porch. Here is our bedroom. Our bedroom is the only bedroom that is downstairs, so there's that. This room is really messy right now, but here it is. Our bed isn't really made either. We have a door here to the screened porch as well, if we just need to let the dogs out really quick. Here's our full-length mirror, which I'm going to end up moving that. This is my bedside dresser and Chris's bedside dresser, or wherever you call it. We're gonna get some family pictures put up here. I'm gonna get like a big round something right there. We have our wedding picture where people signed. We have our dirty clothes. This TV is not normally there. We had a movie night the other night, so this TV actually goes upstairs. I'll show you where it goes, but normally this is just where like my jewelry and stuff is. Pretty clean usually, but like I said, this is just what it looks like right now. We have another dog bed here, and then here's our bathroom, which is also pretty messy. But here's our tub and our shower, and then over here is where our toilet is, and our sink. We got two sinks here. We have a little rug, and then here is our closet, which is a giant mess as well. It's somewhat organized, if you could believe that. Here is our little shoe cabinet. We keep Jane's shoes down here most of the time so that we don't have to run upstairs and get her shoes. And then Chris and I's shoes are in there. We also have a ton of shoes under there, and like sandals and stuff, since it's still cold, are up there. That is it for our room. And now I will show you upstairs, because I think that's it for down here. we have our gate here. Jane is pretty good with the stairs, but we decided just to keep the gate here for Jackson. But here we go. On upstairs.
Anna?
No, on upstairs, not Anna.
It's not Anna.
Okay, so this is the playroom right when you get upstairs. This is also the other room that's basically not finished at all. There's a lot of stuff to be done up here. We have another little gate here that we close. But my idea for up here, this is a bunch of craft stuff for me. This is where I shoot my videos and take our weekly pictures. We have our little upstairs porch up here that I'll show you in a second. But basically, I want my dad to make me a big craft table so that I could put my embroidery machine on there and just, you know, be able to do some crafts on here with the kids. Also, he's going to build me a bench right here along this wall that has storage in it so we can put all the toys and books and stuff there. And we're going to have some kid-friendly stuff on the wall here. And then over here, this is Jane's Jumpaline that her daddy bought her for her birthday. She just has all her stuffed animals in it right now. But for this area, this is where the sectional is going to go, right here against this wall. And then we have, this is where the TV that's in our bedroom right now usually goes. So it'll just be another little area to have like movie nights or something up here with the kids. Or once the kids are old enough to be up here by themselves, they can watch cartoons or whatever they want to watch up here. So that's good. So basically that'll just be like another living area, the play area for the kids, and then a craft area for me is our idea for this room. So out here, nothing special, but it's just our little upstairs porch. We have our chimes. And up here, we're probably just going to put a hammock and maybe another table or something relaxing. Again, most of the time we'll probably use like our backyard and our screened porch. So we're not in a rush to decorate out here, but it's definitely nice on nice days like this to have, or just to have the door open, stuff like that. So that's that. Then over here we have our laundry closet, just with our washer and dryer. I want to put like a big wooden board across here to make one big shelf, so there isn't this gap right here. We have our ironing board and our iron. Okay, I'll help you in a second. And then we have our detergent and stuff in here. And then this is like some storage with some pictures and stuff. That's basically it for right now. So that's that. And then here's where we came up the stairs. We have Jackson's room here and Jane's room there, and they share a bathroom, which I'll show you in a second, and our little growth chart. But then over here is our guest room suite. Well, that's what we call it because they have their own room and their own bathroom. I'll show you the bathroom first, which is very messy right now. It's just a little sink and a shower and a toilet. Nothing too special, but they definitely don't have to share with the kids, which is nice. And then this is the guest room. Again, nothing special. Bed has stuff all over it. This suitcase needs to go in the closet. Most of the time the people that come to visit us don't need to use a closet, so we use this for storage. We have our wrapping paper station here, and then all this storage stuff, suitcases and bags and stuff like that in here. And then we have a little rug and a little bench. These shelves are going to be put up over the bed. And this room's going to be painted, some curtains, a lot of stuff that I want to do in these rooms, but not right away because there's a lot of other things that I want to do right away, like Jackson's room and stuff like that. So Here is Jackson's room. I think this is the first time I'm showing you guys the paint color. It's just this dark navy blue. His room is a disaster right now. Nothing really in here. We have this map that we're going to be putting up above his changing table. And then here is his closet, which closes with the 2 doors. So all of his furniture is the furniture that's in Jane's room right now. That's why there's nothing in here. This is their shared bathroom, and it goes right into Jane's room, but I'll show you that this way. Jane has this little hallway that looks over to downstairs, and then this is her room. Probably going to be very messy. I don't know if I show you guys the color in here either, this teal color. So her room is going to be totally different. This rocking chair is going to go in Jackson's room. Crib's going to go in Jackson's room, and this dresser is going to go in Jackson's room. So she's going to get all new things, but like her fish painting is going to stay. This little table probably will stay. The curtains will stay. This lamp will stay. Probably this rug will stay. And then this is her closet. She has a walk-in closet with her clothes and some storage, some extra diapers and wipes down there, some stuff that needs to be hung up on the wall, and a nice little window here, so it gets a nice amount of light. And then here's their shared bathroom again. There's Jackson's room. In this bathroom, we just have diaper genie, and that's where the cloth diapers go. And we basically need some storage for up here. All of Jane's brushes and her toothbrush and stuff, because these don't open, so we just have this little cabinet down here that has like towels and stuff in it. And then here's all of Jane's bows on her side. Nothing on Jackson's side yet, but then we have more bows and headbands and stuff back here for Jane. And then a separate room for when they're older. If someone's going to the restroom, they can shut the door. But they just have their little shower and some towels back behind the door. And that is it for their bathroom. And I think that's it for the whole house. I think I showed you guys everything. I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, all this stuff needs to be put away, hung up on the walls. Oh, here is a linen closet, which I can't open because this is way too heavy. But it just has some scrap fabric from when I'm doing my sewing, and some towels and sheets and stuff. So yeah, that's it. This house has a lot of work. Right now it works for us, and we have, you know, our priorities as far as Jane's room, Jackson's room, and then I'm trying not to want to buy everything at once. I really do want to, but in reality, we have a lot of time, and, you know, I'm afraid if I try to buy everything at once, then my ideas and my likes are going to change. So I'm just waiting till I can find good deals on some stuff. But like I said, once I feel like a room is finished, then I can do a room tour, or I can just continue to do these house tours for you guys, like maybe every 6 months, or if something big has changed, you know, just do another house tour to show you guys what is going on in our house. I hope it wasn't too messy for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the house tour. And I think that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.